A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all-old-time radio.
This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was a wind. An English wind of the winter of 1684. A shutter-rattler of a wind. And it gets under doors and into houses and into rooms. And when it does this, it's known as a searching wind. It worries a door all night long and tinkles crockery hanging on hooks and searches some more. And finally, it finds what it was looking for. This particular wind just found John and Judith and made them cold and made them shiver and made them hate each other. As a matter of fact, this particular wind made them sorry they'd ever killed anybody and gotten into this situation in the first place. So, tonight, my report to you on John and Judith, their crime, and why they didn't get to enjoy it.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Our scene is the country town of Snitton in the parish of Bitterley, near the confluence of the Team and Corve River. The scene, in fact, later immortalized in Henry Luddy's singing stanzas. Indeed, it was a veritable Henry Luddy setting which concerns us here. Summer, heather, gorse, larks on the bough and on the wing, primroses, violas, and maiden fern, squirrels gathering and putting away, gophers and quail. Summerly and a smile, Luddy's very words. And in the middle of this sonnet of summer, right in the middle of it, where the sun shone the most golden, there was a house. And in this house was a kitchen, and in the kitchen was a maid, a hired help, that is. And making love to the maid was John Cupper, Mrs. Cupper's husband, that is. Mrs. Cupper being at the market at the moment.
Oh, now you get to one side, do, so I can get back to that kettle.
That was Judith, the hired help.
Oh, fie the kettle. Give me a lippy-do.
And that was John Cupper, the man who hired her.
Sweet one, Judy girl. And sweet it was.
One wine from me, John. The kettle needs doing. And the silver tray needs shining.
You can scour and shine another day.
And your wife will be coming home any time. And wine from me.
Oh, she'll not be coming home for a while.
Oh, smart one, bean't you? And how do you know that?
I gave her farthing enough to buy 2 melons, two large melons, and walking back with them, little girl. Little Judy'll take a longer time, I tell you.
Oh, smarty. No, John.
Why not? I just told her to meet.
A verse, John, like you do, but like you haven't done for a week now. I wants me a verse. Oh, so smart you are. We play the game, John.
All right. Judith walks in the other, light as a feather. Come closer. It's the game. She makes a gay song as she happens along. Judith goes like, Judy girl, give us a lippy-doo. Oh, Judy girl.
Oh, John.
Hello. Well, now, I should have knocked. And called out.
Now, Goodwife Smith, I was helping the elk here
Nonny.
You go about your work, Judith, and if the dust is in your eye, it still troubles you, well, then...
Just in the eye, Nonny.
I pray you, Goodwife Smith, mention none of this. Now, why do you stand here, Judith, do your work? Goodwife Smith?
What business is it of mine that you make merry with your maid? I will not tell your wife. And I must leave anyhow at once, almost, as soon as I have got what I came for.
Anything.
Butter, a patling, and put it on that silver tray the wench is shining. And listen to me. I'll return only the butter.
Huh?
Do it, sir. Give it to me. Now.
Yes.
Goodwife Smith placed the silver tray in one tight little fist and went singing right out the door. John and Judith sulked for the next half hour, after which Mrs. Cupper made her entrance.
John, open the door. I'm heavy with melons and cannot breathe.
And good melons they were. So supper was had, and after the dishes were cleared by Judith, and the floor swept by Judith, and the pot scoured, and the hearth cleaned and scrubbed, and the linen folded and put aside.
Judith?
Yes, Goody Copper.
You can eat your supper now. Then you can have the night off.
Yes, Goody Copper.
And mind you, the lads from Shropshire down the road. Mind you, girl.
Yes, sir.
And later, after Judith had gone.
I like me our maid, John.
What?
Our maid, Judith. She's a good one.
If you say it, she is.
John?
Yes?
Next year will be 4 years we're married.
Yes.
And my father wagged me it would end before it was 1 year old.
I know.
Oh, my father was a wrong wagger, wasn't he?
Oh, yes.
Coming home from marketing, the good thoughts of this warm house and my love for you choked up in me, and so I knighted Judith off. I thought, John, you remember? John!
Yes?
Where is the silver tray?
What, my love?
The silver tray which Grandfather Wheeler gave to us the day before he was so untimely.
Oh.
Well, where is it?
I gave it to Silversmith to ungreen it.
Oh, good, John. Thoughtful John. John.
Yes.
Alone we are. John.
It's a warm night, Anna, and
Oh, and I shiver. Hold close to me.
Well...
And remember the warm night of heather?
Yes.
And the game you taught me to play? The verse you made, and closer I would come?
Speak no more of it, I pray you.
Then what would you do tonight, John?
Well, don't vex me, woman. Suddenly I have bile inside, and it bitters me. Yeah, I'll sit till it's time for bed. You do what you want.
Yes, John, yes.
And Goody Cupper lighted a candle and walked upstairs and went to her bed. She kneeled beside it and pressed her cheek against the pillow. And later she dressed into her fresh linen nightgown and went to bed and let the warmth of the night drift over her. And she slept. Her husband, on the other hand, waited up for the hired help. He paced the living room, And when that produced no Judith, he went outside and paced the garden, which got better results.
Judith.
You!
Where you been?
Shropshire.
Ah, with those lads all about?
There's no sweet lads like you, John, and you know it.
You tipple.
And what did you think I'd do?
And where did you get the money to buy? Answer me that.
I'll tell you true. In Barbara Mercy's alehouse I was. And there I sat with folded hands and looking prim, and smoothed down my linen from time to time. And I would look up, and there would be the frothy pewter.
Some lad bought you ale.
There was 3.
3 lads?
One was golden, one was dark, and one was bigger.
Oh, yeah, you joke to me. Come to me.
They fighted for me, and bloodied each other, and walked off arm in arm.
Oh, listen. There's Heather tonight, Judy.
Well, you my husband.
What?
Goody Copper owns a feather bed, and I sleep on rags and wood. And let me tell you, John, Barbara Mercy said to marry you, and she's the one who knows. Night, John.
You away.
What for?
I have already a wife.
And you can't get another till you're rid of her.
True.
Then rid of her.
How?
I did not ask Barbara Mercy that. Perhaps you should.
Perhaps I should. And Judy girl, love.
Do not Judy girl love me. I go to my rags and wood. Night, Master Copper.
And later, John went into the house, but he hardly slept a wink. Next day, he traveled down to Shropshire, where a lad pointed out Barbara Mercy's alehouse. He told her his trouble and asked her how to solve it. And Barbara Mercy said,
Arsenic.
and John was amazed and said, what? And Barbara Mercy, who was a patient woman, laid it out to him.
Arsenic.
Poison my wife?
Arsenic.
And where can I get some?
Arsenic?
But where can I get some?
Why, right here.
It was noon when John got back to his house and opened the door wide to a domestic scene that would have warmed the cockles of a less disturbed man. Judith was churning, and his wife Hannah was crocheting a centerpiece to put on the silver tray after it had been ungreened and returned by the silversmith. Churning, crocheting, and sweet summer smells and sweet bliss.
Oh, goody.
Oh, John.
Oh, wench.
Oh, Master Copper.
And what did you do in Shropshire Town, John?
Oh, to see a keggler. We'll be needing kegs come graping time.
Aye. Wench,
Yes, Goody Copper.
have you got butter yet? Master Copper will want butter on his loaf for luncheon.
Soon.
I thirst.
Well, there's milk in the larder there. Wench, fetch.
I'll fetch. And I'll bring you some, too.
Wench,
Yes, Goody.
it's a good husband I got.
Yes, Goody.
My advice to you is to get a husband just as good. Good provider and a thoughtful man. Hold on, I just said you were a thoughtful man.
Cadio, drink your milk.
Thoughtful man.
But to drink. All of it for the coolness of it.
What is it, Goody? You just drained Goody, and your face whitened. You'll be poisoned, Goody, and there's no help for you.
Me. Help me.
I had to do it to you, Hannah. I tired of you and I love me Judy girl.
Hello. And well now, oh. What do you do, Goody Copper, on kitchen floor lying so? What? They poisoned me. Poisoned you, you say? And you're dying? Yes. And I think you're dead, Goody Copper. John Copper?
Yes.
And what will you do with her fine things? Her pretty dough? Her jewels? What will you do with them?
The question hung there for a few seconds, and then John didn't do a thing but turn around and run upstairs and gather together all his wife's pretty-os and jewels and gave them to Goody Smith. She tucked them under her arm and went singing, right out of the door.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. And now once again, Thomas Hyland and the second act of Crime Classics and his report to you on John and Judith, their crime, and why they didn't get to enjoy it.
England in 1684. Charles II was on the throne, and when he wasn't on it, he was entertaining variously Nell Gwynn, Lucy Walter, the Duchess of Cleveland, and the Duchess of Portsmouth. It was a prosperous time in England. Spices and gold and tobacco and silver and precious jewels were pouring in from India, and the government was sending brightly colored and highly polished beads and discipline back in return. You'll remember that it was about this time when young Sir Broderick Danley put down an insurrection in Ceylon without a fatality, he and his men being armed only with bull whips. The richness of empire was reflected everywhere on the British Isles. The rich got richer, and in the countryside prosperity was evident too. The lush fields, the busy churneries, the heavily laden honeycombs. In the town of Snitton, in the parish of Bitterley, there was a house, and on the floor of this house was a corpse.
Well, it's done.
Oh, not quite done, John. I'm still a single woman.
After the burying, a month past that, and we'll wed.
Oh, and I will be good wife, Judith Copper.
Goody Copper.
Oh, I like the sound of it. But don't you close to me till I'm called that, John Copper. Called that by the neighbors and all the townspeople all about.
Judy.
Aye.
She's coming again. I can see her on the path through the window. Goody Smith.
Oh, she's a greedy woman, John.
Yes.
To be feared.
Hello.
What want you now?
A question to ask.
Which is?
Who's to do the burying of her? Who's to do the building of the coffin and the digging of the grave?
In Shropshire Town, there's a lad who...
In Snitton here, close to you, there's a lad, too. Brother to me, a young lad starting up a trade. He'll build you a stout coffin and dig you a deep hole and cover it up again.
For how much will he do?
20 pounds?
She's 4 times what the lad from...
We'll do it.
Then I'll send him to you. Give me the 20 pounds, please.
Now, it must be said that although Goody Smith's brother Fenton was a willing lad, he was not too bright. plus the fact that he had never done this sort of work before. Mostly he had just roamed about and scared people. Well, he made the casket too small and of an inferior grade of lumber, cut with crude craftsmanship, so that an alarming accident took place at the interment. A carpenter had to be summoned from Shropshire to repair the damage. But the grave had been dug so deep and so narrow that he wouldn't get in it. And so Goody Cupper got buried in a faulty coffin. And a month later, there was a new Goody Cupper.
Oh, John, I'm so happy.
So am I, Judy girl.
Hello. Make heap of your wedding pewter. I'll take it home with me.
This was in August. And in September...
I broke my churner, Goody Cupper.
But how will I...
Have your husband bring it to me if that's what you wanted to ask. Always did like that churner you used.
And in October, the early part.
My brother's outside with cart, John Cupper. The constable says I must keep him indoors. That rocker you're rocking on's always been a favorite of his.
And in October, the later part.
Seems to me that soon you'll have nothing left.
Which is true, Barbara Mercy.
Last night she took dining table and all the chairs around it.
Listen. When Barnabas howls, 'tis a bitter cold that spills from the moors. A bitter winter's coming in.
Aye. When coming here, we saw the ice had formed on the River Team where it touched the Corve.
I've answered for you.
Tell us.
Arsenic.
I thought you would give us counsel in such a way, Barbara Mercy.
Arsenic.
Aye. And here is money.
Arsenic.
You have said it, Barbara Mercy. There is no need to look thus. You have said it.
What?
Here's the money for the poison, Barbara Mercy.
Oh, Taddy-o. I've got it right here in me apron. Here. Arsenic.
Taddy-o.
Taddy-o, Barbara Mercy.
It's cold, Judy girl, love. In a dismal time.
Oh, soon it'll be warm, John-o. Soon.
But yet it grows colder by the minute.
Goes through the heather, light as a feather, and makes a gay song as she happens along. Singing, ding, nonny-o, nonno, nonny-o day. Singing, sing with me, Goody Smith. Singing, hey, nonny-o, nonny-o day, nonny.
Oh, he cuts the caper, your husband, John does. It's a dancer you are, John Cupper. Isn't that why you invited me to your house? To see you at caper.
To enjoy you, Goody Smith, to party with you, as neighborly does.
And you bear me no malice for my borrowing, do you?
Bear you malice? Now, why should I do that? Such a neighbor as you is a rare one. My gullet's dry and it's a wet it needs. Let's drink our ale. And a mullet, Judy, with your poker.
Yes. This one is yours, Goody Smith. Drink you, and we'll all drink.
In truth?
In truth, yes. This one is yours.
What did you do?
Why did you spill the ale?
Goody Smith, why did you? Oh, it's festive, I feel.
I'll fetch more ale.
And we'll spill it.
What aches you, Goody Smith?
There's not a thing that aches. Nor will there be. I have seen your first wife die, John Copper, from a poison, and I want none of it for myself. No, you will not murder me. I will take the copper cups tonight. Fetch them. Fetch them now, for the festive is over and I'm going home.
And an hour after that, the Team River froze over. That's how cold it got. Any dogs that had howled outside had stopped howling, and they'd frozen to death. John and Judith moved the mattress downstairs near the fireplace and huddled together under their last feather quilt. And John and Judith shivered, and their teeth chattered, and they stuck their heads under the blanket and fought a subtle little battle about who would get most of the warmth.
Get up and stir the fire, John.
Well, there's hardly what to stir. This morning she made me deliver all the firewood.
Don't.
What would you have me do? Would you...
Inside, Reginald, quickly. And close the door. Hello. And well now, you sleep by the fire, I see.
Go away, Goody Smith. For the love of heaven, go away.
Oh, my brother Fenton is here. He tires of rocking. He wishes to lie down. And I have neither mattress nor feather quilt for him.
Oh, viper, you snake of the world. Oh, greatest foul.
Dear Goody Copper, how the cold has made you forget.
I have forgot nothing. Go, get out. Oh, tell her, John, tell her.
Oh, get out. You get nothing more. Get out.
Very well. Come, Fenton.
Oh, Judy girl. No, Judy girl. Judy girl. Come in quickly, whoever you be. And who may you be, sir?
I am King's Constable.
On what mission, sir?
To read a warrant.
On what charge, sir?
Murder.
Well, then read it and get on with it.
On the complaint of good wife Sarah Smith of the town of Snitton in the parish of Bitterley, that John Copper did hurriedly contrive with his maidservant Judith, now his wife, in poisoning his then wife Anna, that these two shall be taken to the assizes in Shrewsbury and there tried. Come along.
They were too cold to protest. It was warm in jail, and there was a hot broth. Facts which suffused them with such a sense of well-being that they confessed everything.
Oh, I put the white arsenic in the milk and tucked her beneath the chinnicky and drank it down.
But it was my idea. I said to him, kill your wife, John.
And so I did, and I felt no remorse for it since I loved Judith.
And I loved Jono, which is why we needed to destroy Goody Copper.
Whoa, we murdered my wife. There's no doubt of it at all. Poisoned her.
Oh, I'm getting warm, Jono.
She was burned at the stake and reduced to ashes. John was hung in chains, but on a warm spring day, and he seemed to be smiling. Goody Smith attended his execution, and for some reason or another, she claimed his body.
John and Judith, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed by Bernard Herrmann and conducted by Lud Gluskin, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Ben Wright was heard as John, Betty Harford as Judith, and Jeanette Nolan as Goody Smith. Featured in the cast were Irene Tedrow, Norma Barden, and Alec Harford. Bob Lamont speaking.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That's a frigate cutting through the Caribbean. It's just before dawn and cloudless is the sky. The year is 1736, when the stars were younger than they are now and shone more brightly. And this particular sky of tropic brilliance was a navigator's dream. Land was close, and a trade wind bellied the mainsail and set the good frigate scudding. And daylight was just beyond the horizon. There, at the wheel, the helmsman, John Richardson. And holding his bottle for him was his small and drunken friend, Richard Coyle. The frigate sank in 6 minutes and drew sharks. The helmsman and his friend got away, only to commit other nuisances on the seven seas. So tonight, my report to you on Coyle and Richardson, why they hung in a spanking breeze.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories from the records and newspapers of every land from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Making rum in Havana in 1736. The place went good with rum. It was hot. There were a lot of mosquitoes, and in every nook and cranny there were dark-eyed beauties. It was necessary to fortify oneself. Beside which, Havana was under almost continual attack by pirates and buccaneers, some of whom stayed over because of the rum. So the town was peopled mostly, beside the dark-eyed beauties, that is, by trenchant cutthroats, deserting sailors, runaway slaves, uncaught murderers, and, generally speaking, black-hearted knaves. All in all, a populace dedicated to Saturday night. One of the fellows who just had Saturday night and was lying in an alley was a deserting seaman named John Richardson. That's John for you. And here comes Dick. Dick Coyle, little man who robbed drunken sailors. Here he comes.
Such a big one you are, mate. So much of you unconscious.
Now, let's see what you got in your pockets to make a small one like me more comfortable. Now here's a...
Gotcha, little weasel.
Let me go! Let me go!
Little scurvy. Going through my pockets, were you? How you want it, mate? Knife or just twist your neck? Little sparrow. Think I will twist your head clean off.
No, mate. No, mate, listen to me.
At what?
It's an important thing I got to tell you, mate. I swear. And something to give you, too, mate. Hey, now. Hey.
What?
Ain't you...
I'm John Richardson.
John Richardson. John. Oh, John. Big John. How be you, John?
What weaseling you doing, mister, to keep me from killing you?
Now, why should you be killing me?
For stealing my pockets dry.
Oh, I was leaning close over you to see if you be Big John Richardson. Because I got this for you.
What?
This watch. This watch I'm holding up for you.
Oh.
See how it spins, John.
Oh.
See how pretty from a chain.
Pretty.
Gold.
Pretty.
And it's yours, Big John Richardson. Take it. Go on. What's the matter?
You weren't looking for me to give me a... What? What?
There comes a sailor, John. With a sea bag, John.
What of it?
Who can tell what's in the sea bag? Jewels, maybe. Or what can be sold for money. Could you take it from him, John?
Give me the watch, you said.
You take that sea bag from the sailor boy and I'll give it to you.
You swear?
I do, John. Oh, I do.
Now give me the watch.
Now, first, let's see what's in the sea bag. Why, here's a pretty, John. A knitted hat. Put it on, John. Do. I'll help you. There. How nice you look, John.
And a friendship was born. And all over the Caribbees, people ducked when John Richardson and Dick Coyle came into town. However, there were the unwarned, the unwary. For instance, on a night in Port-au-Prince, a Lascar off a trader.
You can pluck the earring from his ear, John. Get him.
Oh, Lascar.
Good, John. That's the boy, John. Help yourself. It looks fine in your ear.
Or on a night in Roanoke, just when the colonists were finally going good in there with the Indians.
Indians has got nothing. Have to hit a dozen of them before it's worth the night.
And then, professionals that they were ready for New York. And they made out well. The big city folks hadn't heard about them, so no one was ducking. And just when Big John and Little Dick were raking it in, so to speak, you guessed it, a woman.
Put me down. Put me down. Put her down, John. He's a strong one, John is, ain't he, Bertha? Oh, yes. John.
Aye.
Would you like to kiss Miss Nolding?
Aye.
He'd like to kiss you. Go on, Johnny. He's my friend, Johnny is. He's my friend.
Dick. Dickie.
Kiss her again, John. Kiss her.
Now you listen to me, Dickie. Dickie!
Now, don't you do it, John. Don't you do nothing to me. I'll leave him be, John.
I just want to tell him
I'm listening at you, John.
I like this one, Dickie.
I'd like to marry this one.
I'll be blowed.
I like you too, John.
Oh, ask her. Ask her. Miss Nolan, my friend would consider it indeed a great honor if you give him your hand in marrying.
Oh, I'd love to.
Which are the events immediately surrounding the marriage of Bertha Nolding and John Richardson. They moved into a small cottage and took in one boarder. You know who. Dick Coyle. John was so enamored with Bertha that Dick couldn't get him to go out nights and do their routine on the docks. So soon their money ran out.
Let's go to sea again, John boy.
Bertha,
Yes, John boy?
he wants me to go to sea again.
Why?
The money's run out.
Why don't you go to sea again, John boy?
And they got a berth on the good ship Malta Queen, shipping tar out of Boston, picking up sugar out of Havana and taking it to Florida. And one night, just before dawn, John was at the wheel, and Coyle was by his side.
Have another, John boy. Drink here.
Good rum.
Havana rum's the best. And look what you've done.
And what have I done?
Let go of the wheel and look at the zigzag you're making.
Come, wheel. Come to me, wheel. Wheel spin.
I'll have you another, John boy.
After you, mate.
Well, after you.
All righty. Havana rum's the best rum. Tell you what it does. Goodens the eye.
Do it now. Goodens the eye, aye?
Goodens it. Give you, for instance,
Give me one, Johnny boy.
off the bow there. Rocks.
The Kiss of Three Sisters rock, they call it. Know it well, for when I sail
And
with...
you're thinking we'll hit it with the boaty now, the way we're sailing.
Aye, that I do.
That we won't. Sharp eyes in me now that the Havana rum...
Shipwreck, don't you? In which the frigate sank in 6 minutes? It is interesting to note that the coral rock known as the Kiss of Three Sisters was later changed by seamen to Shark's Feast Rock, and so it remains today. Coyle and Richardson, however, clung to a spar and drifted to shore, the sole survivors of their grisly mistake. They were picked up from an atoll in Key West by a pirate band with whom they made fast friends, as their personal philosophies were very much akin. In 6 months, Richardson and Coyle were back in New York, sunburned and broke. They made their way immediately to the little cottage where resides John's wife, Bertha.
And what did you bring for me, John?
I had your name tattooed to me.
Now, what a thing to bring to a wife.
Dick here had your name tattooed to him, too.
Now, did you, Dick?
Aye, right across my chest. Mrs. Bertha Richardson.
Your love, the two of you. Now, I have a surprise for you.
What be it?
I've got 800 pounds.
Oh.
Have you now?
My daddy dear died of the jumping glanders.
Oh, poor man. And 800 pounds he left, did he?
He did, indeed.
And where's the pounds, me darling Mrs. Richardson?
In the loose brick there. Keeping it as a surprise for my wandering Johnny boy. Come to me, Johnny boy.
Aye.
John,
Johnny boy, I missed you. Do it, John. Her pretty throat, John.
Bertha.
Don't do it. We'll have that money, John.
Bertha. Bertha.
That's the lad.
Bertha.
You've done it, lad.
Bertha.
Lad, John boy. Let go, Johnny boy. You've done it. It's here, John. The money's here, just like Bertha said. What a surprise for a homecoming. Good boy.
As luck would have it, there was a boat leaving that very night for Italy. The Sorrento Dove, Captain Lucian Faber, master. The boys signed on. 3 nights at sea, Dick Coyle got the first mate so drunk that all he had to do was lead him by the hand, and that's how Coyle's friend Richardson got to be first mate. Italy in 1737 is where Richardson and Coyle made their next appearance. They were in a gondola being pulled down the Grand Canal, enjoying the sights and the company of Carlotta Faber.
And was my husband kind to you?
A question asked because Captain Lucian Faber was her husband, and Captain Faber was the master of the vessel that had brought the lads to Venice.
I was kind to them. Ain't she a pretty one, Mr. Coyle?
Now!
The captain asked, jabbing Dick Coyle with his elbow.
What's the elbow, Captain?
And my mate stumbled overboard. I made Richardson there take his place. And when I lost my second in the blow off the Azores, well, I promoted Mr. Coyle. Didn't I, Mr.
Oh, please, Captain.
And a fine mate, I say, Mr. Richardson did make.
And you'd be saying through, Mrs. Captain Faber. Look at him there, sleeping like a babe. Big John Richardson.
Bambino. Molte bambino. Molte.
Carlotta, you promised not to talk Italian when I come home. I've got no way of knowing what you said when...
I said simply that Mr. Richardson was a large baby. Large.
Captain.
Yes?
How come you come to settle here in Venice, Captain?
Carlotta, her home. She doesn't want to leave. I want to take her to Camden, New Jersey to live, my home. But the dear darling wanted to stay here in Venice.
Molte.
Huh? What did you say, dear darling?
Nothing.
Oh, bring yourself here, dear darling, and lean against me. Come.
No.
Now, you just come here.
No.
Now, you don't have to be bashful about my
If
friend.
I will move, I will awaken this great bambino who has fallen asleep in such a way that I...
Let's don't wake him, Captain. He'll just clutter up. Let's talk about what we started out to talk about.
Yes.
John and me always wanted to own a ship, Captain.
What are you humming for, Carlotta, dear darling?
I want to hum, that is all.
Captain.
Oh, yes. Go on, mister. What were you saying?
Well, John and me always wanted a boat. Ain't saying we got enough to buy a whole boat. Not a whole boat such as yours. But half a boat.
How much you holding, mister?
600 pounds?
Can't tell you no partnership for so little.
7, Captain.
I'm loading cargo tomorrow for Honduras, mister. Before I get clearing, I'm needing more than 7, mister.
8. And that's all we got.
And that's all I need.
We'll draw papers in the morning.
Good.
Full partner.
Full partner.
And one of us gets hurt or dead, the share goes to the other.
Agree.
John! Johnny boy, wake! We own half a boat, Johnny. Half a boat.
How'd I get here?
Multe.
Now mind you, Johnny boy, keep it on course.
Aye.
Hold the wheel as tight as if it were your own lady.
Aye.
This ain't the Malta Queen to be run up on the rocks, John. This is our own ship.
Half.
Johnny boy, that's thinking you're doing when you say it's a shame only half the ship belongs to us. And such a shame, too.
Aye.
Aye, you say, and why do you say that? What could be in that thinking brain of yours? You said 'twas a shame only half the ship was...
You said it, so it must be a shame.
Shall I tell you why, John boy?
Aye.
Because half a ship is half a cargo and half a profit.
Aye.
And the whole ship. Well, now listen, John boy. We contracted with a captain. One partner dies, his share goes to the other.
Aye.
He's in his cabin, John boy.
In his hammock.
Peaceful.
And...
Let's have him an accident, John boy.
Aye.
Now.
Aye.
Aye, Preble. Avast, Preble. Take the wheel for Mr. Richardson, mister. The captain's calling to us. Oh, it's a good day for us, John boy.
You know who is a nice lady?
Uh-huh.
The captain's wife.
She's a widow you can marry with.
Aye.
Here. Oh, Mr. Hartley.
What can I do for you, mister?
As steward, you be holding the blunderbuss under lock and key.
Aye. And so?
Well, let's have it, lad. Let's have it.
Only the captain asks for the blunderbuss and gets it, mister.
The first mate here wants it.
I want it.
Only the captain wants it and gets it.
John boy.
Aye. Such a big gun, this blunderbuss.
Come along, John. It's a beautiful way to die, Johnny boy. Sleeping in a hammock with softy dreams. Put the muzzle to him, John, and send him on. Well, do it.
Dickie.
Do it.
I can't.
Chicken heart of a man, pull the trigger. Shoot his head off.
Trigger, stop. What is happening here?
Strangle him, John boy. Throw the gun aside and strangle him.
Aye. No, you don't. No.
Catch him, John.
Shoot him, strangle him. Run, put the gun aside, strangle him. Oh, which? What do you want me to do?
Catch him and kill him.
He's climbing the rigging, Dickie.
Well, let him climb. We'll shoot him down from there like a nesting bird. Hey there, Captain. You know what's going to happen to you, don't you? Mean man, you'll sail to the death of all of us. Get the trigger fixed, John boy.
Aye. Aye.
Let me try to construct the picture for you. Picture first a frigate under full sail on the Honduras run. Sea, sky, ship. Now rigging of ship. Now on rigging captain of ship. Fresh from a noonday snooze in a hammock, who, from force of habit, had time only to grab his plumed captain's hat. Scared. Below him on deck, Dickie Coyle and John Richardson. Dickie threatening the captain's life, and John fingering the trigger of a blunderbuss, which had a pretty good range. And now, gathering toward the scene of this nautical picture, the crew, muttering, pointing, and wide-eyed. Now the picture moves, as the captain holds on with one hand and gesticulates with the other.
Men, listen to me. I'm your captain, and you who have sailed with me before know, oh, how well you know, that I have only your welfare at heart. Which of you has it in him to stand by and watch his captain perish? Which of you does not remember the storms I've sailed you through, the still seas and the torrents? And which of you could not come to me in times of stress, needing advices or medicine, and I would give it to you? Men, I order you, seize those two men who wish to murder me and throw me into irons. I order it, and there will be rum in the forecastle when I get back on deck. You heard me, men? Direct!
The men, used to a ship where fair play had been practiced, only shifted their feet and listened just as attentively to what Dickie Coyle had to say. And Dickie Coyle said it.
Get below, men. I'll divide with all of you what monies there are in the captain's chest. Get below. How's the trigger, John boy?
Fixed.
Throw him overboard, John. Now turn the boat around, John boy, and let's go back to Venice.
It is you. Finally, it is the two of you.
After a year it's been.
Hello, ma'am.
I cannot allow myself to say it.
Oh, yes, you can. Your husband's dead, Mom.
You tell me this?
Foot caught in a halyard, Mom, and over he went. In a storm he was. Men begging him to stay below, they loved him so. But not him, brave fool that he was.
Police!
Ma'am, what are you saying?
There came here a steward to my husband, from whom you wrested the blunderbuss he would not give you. He has told me the story.
How you shot, John boy. We'd better run. We'd best leave here, John boy.
I'd like to read a translation from a Venetian chronicle of the time. Richardson and Coyle were apprehended by the local police on the Ponte Vecchio, where they were splitting a goatskin of wine. When taken in custody, they were dressed as gondoliers. In prison, Richard Coyle convinced his jailer that a terrible mistake had been made, that he and his friend were indeed servants to the King of Naples. They were released.
Don't feel too badly, good man. Mistakes will happen. Come on, John. The king must be worried. Come.
Only to be apprehended again when they paused over another skin of wine. And they were tried and found guilty of murder and mutiny. And one day, they were led in chains to a ship of the Navy which was about to sail. The order of execution had it that Richard Coyle was to die first. But there was a conference.
You want to go first, don't you, John boy?
Oh, well...
Sure you do.
I want to go first.
So the order was reversed. And as the ship sailed to sea, they were hanged from a yardarm. And past the breakwater, they were cut down. John Richardson hit the water first.
Coyle and Richardson, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed by Bernard Herrmann and conducted by Lud Gluskin. And the program is produced and directed by Elliot Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Walter Tetley was heard as Coyle and Clayton Post as Richardson. Featured in the cast were Georgia Ellis, Herb Butterfield, Gladys Holland, and Charles Calvert. Gil Warren speaking.
This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That's the way Missouri sounded just after the Civil War. Wind through elm trees. Wind through long grass, wind blowing up the dust and puffing it down the wagon road. And listen again. Another Missouri sound. A rope, a new rope, freshly purchased at a crossroads store and cut into 6 equal lengths to support 6 bodies of approximately equal size. By neck, 6 bodies, 6 Missouri boys in Union uniforms, newly come home from the war, waylaid by Coyle Younger and his brothers, who were on a perpetual rampage until they were stopped. So tonight, my report to you on the Younger brothers, why some of them grew no older.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Before the Civil War, there was a border war. The boys from Kansas took gun to hand and shot up the boys from Missouri. And the next Saturday night, vice versa. It got so they didn't wait till Saturday night. Every day was bloody day for everybody. The question now arises, why? The answer is simple. A difference of opinion about slavery. And they couldn't wait till war was declared. Raid and pillage and slaughter in bloody colors smeared on in bold brushstrokes. And one day, through this never-never land of pistol and knife and torch, there walked a young man. His name was Coyle Younger. He was leading a horse and buckboard, and when he came to a certain shack by the road, he was at the end of his journey. People around saw he wasn't armed, so they let him through. They saw his face and the look in his eye, and they let him through.
Ain't you learned to knock on a door, Sonny?
You're Mr. Quantrell, ain't you?
I admire politeness in young men. You try
My
not
dad is dying on a buckboard outside. You come see.
I seen dying, Sonny.
You come see.
All right. He's dead, Sonny. I'm sorry.
Shot him while he's standing there just talking to him. Just saying why were they on his land. Shot him because he raised his voice to them.
Kansans?
Jayhawkers from Kansas. North boys.
What are you needing, Sonny? A burying for your daddy?
A burying's a private thing, and it's a thing I'll do myself, Mr. Quantrell. When are you riding into Kansas to kill you some Jayhawkers?
Tonight, maybe.
After I bury my daddy, maybe?
Soon after that.
I'm coming with you.
Of course you are.
Not right after he buried his daddy, but soon after. Cole Younger had to take an oath before he became a member of Quantrell's Raiders. It was called the Black Oath, black being the color Quantrell admired most, since it suggested death and danger. The candidate was placed between 4 men clothed in black, wearing hideous masks representing the devil. First, these men clattered long, keen swords together, then pointed one at the candidate's throat, one at his heart, one at his arms, and one at his feet, while the oath was spoken.
The purpose of war is to kill. I will fight because I want no other occupation. I will tear down, waste, and despoil my enemies. By the powers of darkness, here under the black arch of heaven's avenging symbol, I pledge and consecrate my heart, my brain, my body, and my limbs to exterminate Federals, jayhawkers, and their abettors. And if I fail in my oath, may an unmerciful devil tear out my heart and roast it over flames of sulfur.
Well, by the time war came, Cole Younger was 2 years older. He was Quantrell's first lieutenant. This rise from the ranks because he was a smart lad, a reader of books, a blower-up of ammunition trains, a burner-down of farm buildings, a pillager par excellence, a murderer meticulous, in that he only shot males, and mostly always from the neck up. An exception to this last was the time in Lawrence, Kansas, in a bar, on Christmas Eve.
And I offer you a drink, one and all, so step up to the bar. And you're my friends, one and all. Ain't that so, Billy? Billy? Drunken friend Billy, you sleep so sound, Billy. And don't you too, Johnny. You sleep 'cause you got no sleep at Shiloh. Tell 'em how it was at Shiloh, should I? Listen, all of you, all around.
Yank.
You step right up and have a drink, courtesy of me and Bill and Johnny and the Union Army.
Yank.
Huh?
What you doing round these parts?
Sent us out here to get us Quantrell.
What's your name?
Martin, Wallace Martin.
A sergeant from the stripes on your uniform.
And my drunken friend Billy's my corporal.
You've seen a lot of killing, ain't you?
Didn't you hear? We were at Shiloh.
Were you brave at Shiloh?
Huh?
Brave. Like you are now.
What are you talking about?
Talking a street just before you're gonna die?
You ain't too tall a fella to be talking.
Billy? Corporal Billy, wake up. Now, you come on, open your eyes, Bill. You see this, Bill? Johnny! Yankee Johnny! You're a bright one, up and ready. Why you shivering, Johnny? Why you shivering so? Merry Christmas to one and all.
You're John Younger, aren't you?
Yeah, but what's the idea of all you men busting in here?
Vigilantes.
What you won't hear?
Cole Younger's your brother, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
He ain't here.
Where is he?
Fighting a war.
Shooting 3 men down, 2 of them sleeping, ain't fighting a war. Where is he?
I told you.
Keep cut! Throw that rope over that rafter. Where's your brother, John?
Look, I don't know where Cole is. Texas, maybe. Louisiana, maybe.
All right, man.
You want me to holler. You want me to scream mercy. Well, hang me and see if I do it.
All right. All right, John.
You're biting a lip when I put the noose around your neck, but that ain't hollering, is it, John? And drawing it tight. You ain't hollering either. Why you hiding Cole? All right, Pinkett. Let him down. Loosen the rope a little, John, so you can holler. Or tell me where Cole is. You're right before I tell you. You're right before I tell you. Regular brother to Cole, ain't you? Try me. I just tried you. The end of a rope. A dozen of you did that. One at a time.
Pinkett!
Wait. All right. We'll wait. You're going to kill me. I got to say something. I got to tell you about Cole. Why, if you were licking his boots, you'd be in the right relation to him. He's fighting for what he knows in himself is right. Your brother isn't a bloodletter and... Kicker, are you? That's good. That's very fine. Because now you'll kick high ones and low ones in the air all around. Pinkett!
But they didn't hang him until he was dead. They hung him till just before he was dead, and then let him down, and beat him up, and left him. But they didn't find out where Cole was, and that spunky brother of his knew all the time where Cole was. In the hills, not 2 miles away. Down the road and through a pass and up a hill and 2 miles away.
Hi, John.
They came looking for you, Cole.
They tried to kill you.
Did a thing with a rope.
Here. Thing like that, and you didn't say a word, did you?
I'm coming along with you, Cole. From now on.
That's good.
You are listening to Crime Classics, and your host, Thomas Hyland. Captain Kennelly of CBS Radio's 21st Precinct called to remind us that the station house will be shut down this Friday night while the program moves. Beginning next Wednesday, at a somewhat earlier hour on most of these same stations, 21st Precinct will join Crime Classics, Crime Photographer, and the rest of your Wednesday Stars addressed dramatic thrillers. Listen for the 21st Precinct, a week from tonight, at its new time. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland in the second act of Crime Classics, and his report to you on the Younger Brothers, why some of them grew no older.
On April 9th, 1865, General Lee surrendered, and the war was over. A thing happens when a war is ended. A pall hangs over the land, and then suddenly there's a maelstrom of activity. Returnings, accountings of gains and of losses, dead battles fought again on saloon tables, lost legs bragged about, the blinded eye, the maimed arm, the victory ball and the brain shot from its moorings and adrift. And finally, the bright young men funneling into the area of sorrows and devastation, to sell, to cheat, to build. Which was Missouri in 1866.
6 of them Yankees, Cole.
And one shot scared him.
All right, men, get him!
That don't look like none of them are armed, Cole.
Yeah. Who's speaking for these men?
I be.
Who are you? What the 6 of you doing riding here?
I ask you the same question. Well, what's 50 of you doing stopping us? There must be 50 of you.
I'm Cole Younger. That one over there is John Younger. That's my brother, Jim. And Bob is...
The Younger boys, huh?
That's right, mister.
I hear you believe the war ain't over.
Guess you believe like me. Else why you riding in uniform?
Well, you're not a simple man from what I heard, Younger. You know why we're uniformed. We're riding to Indians.
John?
Oh.
Hang 'em, John.
In the name of heaven, you wouldn't hang the 6 of us.
John.
Yo.
The wind and the rope. You remember. Cole Younger and his brothers hanged 6 soldiers. You might ask how come Bob and Jim Younger were with Cole and John all of a sudden. Well, they were. After the war, there was a reunion, and the 4 of them decided to cast lots together, as the saying goes, to join forces, to butter their bread all on one side. Anyhow, for the next 10 years, the brothers Younger robbed and killed and burned. John Younger was shot down by a detective in St. Clair and was buried near there. Then, on the 7th of April, 1876, in a shack on the skirts of Northfield, Minnesota.
It's them, Cole.
All right, Bob, open the door for him.
Come on in, boys.
Hi, Jesse.
Hello, Cole. You met my brother Frank, haven't you?
Sure, everybody knows everybody. James boys, Jess and Frank.
Cole?
Uh-huh.
You told your boys how we're going to do that bank?
Don't you worry about it.
I ain't worried about nothing, Cole. I just asked you a question.
Don't worry, Jess. They'll do what they got to do.
They'd better. Everything ready?
Sure.
Town people having that political meeting like you said there would be?
Yes, I know.
Then we don't have to wait for nothing.
For nothing at all.
Cole.
Uh-huh.
A lot of money in that bank. That's good. Me and Frank talking about retiring for a little while. Going to Mexico.
Hey.
Huh?
Sniff.
What are you smelling, Cole?
Too empty.
Ah.
Just said too empty, that's all. You and me, Jess, Bob, and Frank. Rest of you wait. Stick up, mister. Just slide everything you got through the window. Back of the window, Jess. See, he's not cheating.
All the money, ma'am. And don't scream. Just don't scream.
Not the silver, mister. Silver's too heavy to carry.
Come on, come on.
How you and Frank doing, Bob?
Good.
Let's get out of here. Come on, Bob, Frank.
Okay, boys.
Now, just don't gallop till we turn the corner. All of us galloping might disturb that meeting.
What's the matter, Cole?
Too empty. Like I said.
Nothing to shiver about, Cole. There's a meeting.
Plan kind of empty. That's what these streets are. Look there, boys. Run!
The bank robbery at Northfield was the turning point. The instant that the townspeople, instead of being at a meeting, had formed a posse and ambushed the outlaws, the bringers of terror became fugitives. The Younger brothers had never turned tail and run before, nor had the James boys. But some loop in time, some coordinates of chance, conspired that they retreat at exactly the same moment. At darkness, they lost their pursuers, but they kept riding. It was not until almost midnight that they found a hiding place.
How's your arm, Bob?
Hurts. Lucky we got away, ain't we, Cole?
We haven't done it yet.
Jim hurt bad?
Can't ride no more.
Dying?
Maybe.
Cole?
Yeah.
Jess is fuming. I walked over in the clearing a minute ago. Him and his brother was teasing with Jim.
Take us a walk, huh? Hi, Jess.
Just looking at your brother here, marveling.
Oh?
How's he staying alive?
That bothering you, son?
Well, I'll tell you, Cole. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Jesse?
You talking at me, Bob Younger?
Tell my brother Cole what you've been saying about Jim.
I've been saying, Cole, your brother Jim be better off dead. Better for a lot of people.
Like who?
All of us. So we can get on our horses and start riding. How long do you think it's going to take that posse to catch up with us?
The truth is, Jesse, I haven't thought about that.
Well, now, just you think about it.
Jim can't ride, Jess.
That's what I've been saying.
What do you think we ought to do with him?
Leave him.
Oh?
Or shoot him. I'd shoot him.
Jess?
Uh-huh.
You're a dog, Jesse.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I'll tell you what else I've been thinking.
Tell me, Cole. Tell me real fast so you can get it out.
Thinking how it would be we drew on each other.
Be pretty with me.
Want to try?
Be pretty with me.
Stop it! You two loco killing each other? That's what'd happen, you know it.
What do you think, Jesse?
I think maybe your brother Bob is right. But you want to try. Here I am.
You get going, Jesse.
You gonna stick around for a posse?
Maybe. Just you get going.
Not because you're saying it. Because I think it's a thing to do. Come on, Frank.
Jim. Can you hear me, brother? Your smiling makes me know you can. Now, don't you talk.
Coolness to your head.
Don't you worry. Nobody's going to leave you. We're going to take care of you, Jim. Get a doctor to you.
Somehow they eluded the posse from Northfield, and Jim got stronger, and they rode. There were 4 of them, Cole Younger and his brothers Jim and Bob, and a man named Charlie Pitts. Across Minnesota they rode and into Iowa, and now there were posses everywhere, some numbering 1,000 men, and they couldn't catch the Younger brothers. Rewards and promises by bankers and sheriffs and governors, and they couldn't catch the Youngers. The brothers, as far as anyone could tell, were headed into Missouri, but no one could catch them. And once...
Think I got one of them, Cole.
Me too.
Think there was only 2?
You cover me, I'll go make sure. Thought I got you before, Sonny.
Not my part.
Guess me and my brother both got him. You hurt bad? Crazy to try to ambush us. Only 2 of you, son.
Reward.
What are they offering for us?
Thousands. I don't know.
And you and your partner wanted to kill the Younger brothers.
Everybody.
They all out after the Younger brothers, huh?
Everybody.
Mm-hmm. You hurt?
Hurt.
You didn't deserve better, kid.
two of them, Cole?
Like you said, kids. Kids. How old are you, Brother Bob? Yeah. It's a long way.
Bob, get out! Must be hundreds of them. Keep shooting, Bob. Charlie, I'll go look after Jim. Oh, you hit! Just keep shooting!
And at last they were surrounded. Charlie Pitts was killed almost at once, but the younger brothers held off 100 men for hours. Finally...
Shut up! Oh, shot to pieces!
And they truly were shot to pieces. Cole had been shot 11 times, with one rifle ball under his right eye. Jim had 8 buckshot and 1 rifle ball in the body, plus the shattered jawbone he'd received at Northfield. And Bob's arm was practically macerated. So they were captured. 7 years of plunder, hate, and murder. Done now. The younger brothers leashed. Finally. They were tried and sentenced to life imprisonment in the penitentiary at Stillwater, Minnesota. Several newspapers tried to get Cole Younger's story, and here is a copy of the letter which he wrote to one of them.
Dear sir, without intending the least disrespect, permit me to say, positively I will have nothing to do with writing a history of any kind. As for anything since the war, a true statement would fall flat. I look upon my life since the war as a blank, and will never say anything to make it appear otherwise. The world may believe what it pleases. I have nothing to say unless it would be a request, using the language of Othello. Speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate, nor set down aught in malice. I was a soldier and fought to hurt, but I never molested a non-combatant. Truly yours, Coleman Younger.
Bob Younger died in prison in 1889. Jim and Cole were released after 25 years. In 1902, Jim committed suicide in a hotel room in St. Paul over an unrequited love. Cole lived until 1916. A quiet life. He sat on a front porch in Lee's Summit, Missouri, and whittled and rocked and talked to hardly anyone at all. But he thought a lot.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's Crime Classic. The Younger Brothers, tonight's Crime Classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed by Bernard Herrmann and conducted by Lud Gluskin, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Jack Edwards was heard as Cole, Sam Edwards as Bob, and Jimmy Eagles as John Younger. Featured in the cast were Barney Phillips, Clayton Post, Bill Bissell, and Walter Tetley. Bob Lamont speaking. Here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, South Konkan, India, in the spring of 1856. We will concern ourselves with 2 brothers. Their names were Kanak and Supan, and they despised each other. It's listed in my files as How Supan Got the Hook Outside Bombey. Thank you. Good night.
2 more familiar CBS radio headliners have moved. This Friday night on most of these stations, where you've been accustomed to hearing Stage Struck, the Star's Address now brings you the new Friday night full-hour Arthur Godfrey Digest show, bringing you Arthur and all the little Godfreys back to nighttime radio with a bang. As for Stage Struck, this fine full-hour visit with Broadway shows and Broadway folks will be presented Sundays at the Star's Address from now on. Thursday nights, Marlena Dietrich stars in Time for Love on the CBS Radio Network.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was a beaten iron bailing hook. A native of India named Kanak just plunged it into a bale of cotton. It was his favorite tool. He used it to plunge into logs when he needed logs. He used it to tear up the hard, sun-packed earth when he wanted to plant, and, mighty hunter that he was, he used it to plunge into charging wild boars whenever he wanted to show the fellows how it was done. And when Kanak went to kill his brother Supan, oh, this beaten iron bailing hook was a veritable handy home workshop. So tonight, my report to you on how Supan got the hook outside Bombey.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
I would like to address a few pertinent remarks to those of you who may never have been in South Konkan province, India. It lies athwart the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. In 1856, the time that concerns us, the province claimed many more vultures than it does now. It was a place of contrasts, of beggars and marble temples, of havildars and pakasabs, of monsoon and searing sun, barren fields, jackals, pomegranates, cobra, Englishmen, fakirs, and veiled maidens, and life and death. Now, there lived in this section of the country two brothers, whose names were Kanak and Supan. And on an early April evening, they were consoling each other.
Weep not for our dead father.
That was Kanak, tall and well-formed, of sinew, and who could not bring himself to cry over his dead father.
No, I shall not. For he was a good man and gentle, and he goes to his peace.
That was Supan, brother to Kanak and younger. He couldn't cry either.
See how he burns there on the Ghat. The end of a man. The just end of a man. Ashes.
The last of the wood, brother. Let us together throw it upon the pyre.
Together. Noble thought. Ready?
Together. Now.
He taught us well, our father.
How to be brothers.
To love each other.
I must tell you something.
Then I to you.
Often our father would lead me to the clearing below the tent of the unveiled women, and there he would say to me, whatever betide, love thee
your brother, which is what I wish to tell you.
Then he would pour the oil of blessing on my head and on my shoulders.
And to me.
Brother.
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 Yes, brother.
Our father left no will.
Fret not, brother.
Nor should you fret.
How should I fret when our father left to me all his worldly goods and also the fertile acres near the waterfall?
Huh? Poor brother, you are mad with grief.
How can I be mad when I remember so well our father's very words? Supan, he said, to you all my worldly goods, and also the
fertile acres near the waterfall, which is what our father said to me. Supan.
Yes?
I am the older.
I was the favorite.
But you are a liar.
You are poison-hearted.
You are a thief.
You are an usurper of your father's will.
Supan.
Yes, brother?
Our father's wealth is mine.
No.
Well, we shall see.
Yes.
Oh, infamous one.
Oh, vulture.
The wealth is mine.
Mine.
And your wife is just like you.
And your wife.
People who were cremating dear ones this evening were diverted by two fighting brothers. It was a macabre scene. Violence in a field of burning bodies. Hate being shouted, names bandied about concerning each other and their wives, and so on for another hour. Then, bloodied and singed, they were separated. Not by onlookers, and not by mourners, but by their wives, who had been told of what was going on.
Come, Kanak. Do not fight with your brother.
Not with your brother, Supan. Come, let us go home.
And they went. And in the tent of Supan, while washing wounds,
I watched. For some time before I came to you, I watched how you fought. And the dancing shadows the flames made on your body were lovely to see.
Oh, no. Wife?
But close to you now. The bruises on you, which should heal them quickly.
Lono.
What of him, husband?
My brother?
Yes.
He says my father's wealth is his.
And did he tell you the other thing?
What?
How he covets me?
Foolish.
I am not one to attract? No? No.
But the names he called you this night.
He has guile.
You tell me the truth?
As long as he lives, he will covet me. He has said things to me of my hair and my ankles in such a way.
He should be dead.
Then we would have wealth, and no one to argue it. And the other thing, what you wanted for so long.
A handmaiden.
A handmaiden. A silently moving handmaiden who would clean our tent and wait upon us, who would walk in bare feet, and who would wear a jewel at her throat and hear bells to make joyous the times of her waiting upon you.
Lono.
Yes?
This is terrible that my brother should covet you.
He should be dead.
Yes.
It is very logical, Kanak.
Huh? Careful how you bathe my shoulder.
The pain will pass. But what has happened tonight cannot. It is very logical.
Always you say it is logical. What now is logical?
That in some way you should arrange the passing of your brother.
Huh? What do you speak of?
It is written.
A thing is either logical or it is written. Now what?
It is written. Sons are brothers only when a father can keep them away from each other.
What fool wrote that? What... Gentle woman.
Then listen to me. It is logical that since there is no will, your brother, your younger brother, can legally claim half of what should be yours.
Well, he's done that already. That's why we've fought.
And will you keep fighting and screaming at each other while the fertile acres near the waterfalls turns to weed? Or will you be rich?
Huh? And if I be rich?
It is logical you will be able to afford what you dearly want.
Truly?
A handmaiden.
A handmaiden.
It is written, a man's tent needs 2 women, a wife to heal the hurt and love, a handmaiden to carry goat's milk.
Yes.
Well?
It will be pleasant to be rich.
I know.
You must admit both brothers had a pretty busy day. Father dead, taking him out to the Ghats, burning him, fighting over his possessions, then home to wives who whisper murder in their respective ears. No wonder they didn't sleep. They tossed all night on their pads, and it wasn't until almost dawn.
Hush, Kanak. Hush.
And down the street.
Sleep, Supan. Now sleep.
And morning came, hot and bright, and over it hung the vultures and the smoke from funeral fires. And in the fields, Kanak was piling bales of cotton with, that's right, the beaten iron baling hook. Piling high the cotton and thinking about what happened yesterday. Thinking about it so hard that...
Snake.
That one would say it had gotten the better of him.
Vulture. Crawling.
Who, brother?
What?
With such vigor you attacked the cotton, you did not hear me approaching.
Well, what do you do here in the fields?
I came from my spinning to ask you to walk with me.
Walk?
I've been thinking about yesterday, and I want to talk with you.
All right. Let's walk.
Need you take along your hook?
What, in case a wild boar attacks?
6 months have passed, and there have been no boars. Leave your hook, brother.
Oh, very well, brother. Let us walk.
Toward the waterfall.
Good.
Brother.
Yes.
We should not quarrel.
No.
We are brothers.
Yes.
And these fertile acres should belong to both of us.
Indeed.
It would be wisdom.
Hey, do you speak in truth?
We are brothers.
Yes.
Could I have a serpent's tongue when I speak of brotherly things? I would not be worthy then of the name brother.
Nor I.
Let us walk then with arms about the shoulders as brothers do.
Yes. Young brother.
Old brother and dear to me.
Our father must be proud seeing us now.
Yes. Brother?
Yes.
Look at the waterfall.
Our esteemed waterfall. See how its spray makes a rainbow and...
Kanak. Brother.
Yes.
Let us contemplate the rainbow-making waterfall.
I want to.
You stand here.
Oh, where will you stand?
Here.
Near...
The edge where I can watch you be washed by the river and be carried to the sea. And so, to me, you are now a widow. My brother Kanak, your husband, fell from the heights into the torrent of the waterfall.
Oh.
Nor should you weep, for as he fell, he cried your name.
Oh.
And though he could not hear it, I yelled to him that I would always take care of you, my brother's wife.
What will you do with me?
I have discussed it with my wife, and we have concluded...
What will you do with me?
I am rich now.
Oh.
A handmaiden is wanted in my tent.
Oh. Kanak.
Why do you look beyond my shoulder and call to him? He is dead. I saw him myself fall into the...
It was Kanak, all right. Beaten iron baling hook in hand. A rather wet Kanak, but certainly not a drowned one. Not a dead one. But his brother was dead. This is known as turning the tables.
are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. Your contribution of $10 or $6.95 for the budget relief package will send more relief overseas than the same money spent any other way. To help people in foreign countries with food or clothing, send your check to Nonprofit Care, New York. That's Care, New York. Send your check, your name and address, and full particulars about who's to get the package. Care will do the rest. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland and the second act of Crime Classics, and his report to you on how Supan got the hook outside Bombay.
The spring of 1856 in South Konkan province, India, was a good one. The season was fair for the cotton and the butternut. The grain was gold almost to the sea, and the hives were overflowing. And it was this spring, you'll remember, when Lady May Smallwood appeared briefly on the pages of history to make her mark in Indian affairs, only to disappear with her secrets up the Khyber Pass with a wave and a smile never to be heard of again. And it was this spring when Kanak bludgeoned his brother to death with a hook. Now, Kanak was no fool, for, as he told his wife,
"If the authorities find out, they'll hang me."
Then see to it that they don't.
Good advice. And Kanak was a man who heeded good advice. So, within an hour after he'd committed murder, he presented himself to the mayor.
"Have you paid your taxes, Kanak?"
Which was always the mayor's opening gambit. For collecting taxes was the mayor's chief duty, and to this particular mayor, duty was an obsession.
"Good. What brings you to me?"
"Yesterday, my father died."
"I know."
"I will inherit."
"You will inherit. And your brother?"
"Today, my brother died."
"Oh?"
"He knelt in the field, and a tiger sprang upon him."
"A tiger?"
"A tiger."
"I have heard that tigers do spring upon those who kneel in fields when tigers are about, and who are hungry or who have become frightened."
"A huge tiger with great talons and foam-flecked muzzle. An angry tiger."
"What angered him?"
"Who knows the way of tigers?"
"Who indeed?"
"We were speaking, my brother and I, and my brother knelt to pick a pebble that had lodged in his sandal."
"Which frightened a near-passing tiger."
"The huge near-passing tiger."
"And made the beast angry."
"Caused him to make terrible roar."
"And spring."
"And with one blow nearly sever my brother's head."
"And so killed him."
Yes.
"Thou knock down your head, Kanak. Lift it up, and tell to me of the fertile acres by the waterfall."
"They are mine."
"So many acres."
"Some people may doubt my story of how my brother died."
"I have heard so fertile are your acres that one need but throw the seed upon the earth, and it flourishes and brings riches."
"Some may say like this, we saw no tiger, we heard no tiger."
"Then they would be wrong, for I heard a tiger."
How perceptive you are.
"And saw him, carrying your brother between his jaws."
"A huge tiger."
"Oh, do not recall the hugeness of him. I tremble."
For the fright I caused you, a gift."
"The quarter section south from the stream. Did I pluck the words from you?"
"Wise mayor. My brother, my poor dead brother, is for some reason at my house now."
"I will see he is not there for long."
"Then I go with my grief."
"Go then."
For the good of the village, according to the mayor in later testimony, that's the only reason why he'd made such an arrangement. For, should word drift down to the authorities that foul play was suspected, the whole village would have been packed up and moved to Bombay and held for questioning, which is the way things worked in those days. The animals would have been untended, the fields unwatered and seared by the sun, and who would look after the shops? In effect, The questioning over, the village would hardly be worth coming back to.
With this in mind, I made the foregoing arrangement with Connacht.
But why did you accept a bribe of the quarter section south of the stream?
For the good of Connacht, so that he would have a quarter less to worry about.
Didn't you suspect that he might have murdered his brother?
Let he who suspects others suspect himself. For so it is written.
Connacht, having made an arrangement with the mayor, Connacht, had another arrangement to make. He went to the home of his brother to seek out Lono, his brother's wife. She wasn't there. So he followed the smallest footprints in the warm dust. And, eventually...
I did not mean to startle you, sister-in-law.
The way you swooped upon me.
I didn't swoop.
As I washed my hair in the stream.
Do it.
What?
Your hair in the small current of the stream.
Why?
Beautiful.
If your brother Supan heard you speak so to me...
He cannot.
To speak to me so, to say I'm beautiful? Do you think me beautiful?
I can say so now, and your husband will not hear.
How can you be sure?
He is dead.
Oh.
A huge and hungry tiger sprang upon him.
A tiger?
Ask the mayor.
And if I did, what would he say?
That a huge and hungry tiger sprang upon your husband and killed him?
Connacht.
Yes.
What will become of me?
Oh, poor widow.
What will become of me?
Now that I am rich, my tent needs a handmaiden.
Oh.
I have discussed it with Tumi, and she has said a handmaiden is needed.
It is written, a man's tent needs two.
I know. Handmaiden.
Yes.
Connacht! Connacht!
What?
Connacht!
Someone calls.
Connacht! Oh, Connacht. It is well I have found you before it is too late.
Too late? Too late for what?
The policeman has come.
Policeman?
Britisher from Bombay. On his inspection tour.
Inspection tour?
Lono, tell him what I have said. To me, he but repeats and does not react.
The British policeman has come from Bombay on an inspection tour.
And?
Already he has heard that your brother is dead.
Of course my brother is dead, Claude, by a huge...
Connacht?
Yes.
The quarter section is not enough.
A half section, then.
All of it.
All the fertile acres?
All. Else. Well, it's tigers.
Very well.
What you say is quite true, Mayor.
As you will see, it was a tiger. Claw.
Oh, pity. Pity. A chap who doesn't know any better but to turn his back on a tiger. How big did you say? Oh, my.
The broken grass here is the path of the tiger as he carried the poor man to the clearing.
Quite.
Who knows about tigers?
Oh, I do.
Who knows about tigers indeed?
I said, I did, old chap.
Oh?
Oh, yes, quite a studier of tigers. I am. Habitat, manners, etc. Oh, yes.
What brings you to our village, Major?
Passing through, old boy, just passing through. Now, what is it you wanted to know about tigers, old chap?
Will you be coming back next month?
Steady beggars, tigers.
Major?
Desert their mates when the cubs come. They're good swimmers, though.
Major?
It hardly ever attacks a human unless it's an old fellow. This tiger you saw must have been an old beggar.
But huge. Oh, and here he is, Major. Supan, the man who was struck down by...
Pity.
You see here the force of the tiger's blow, the depth.
Pity. Well...
Yes?
You make your arrangements, old boy. I've seen enough.
We will mourn Supan as he burns on the ghats tonight.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Let us go back to the village then, and we will have some tea.
I'll have some. Most remarkable time of an Indian day, don't you think so, old chap?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Paddling into it like this. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
The population of your village, please.
312.
Mayor.
Yes?
A very huge tiger.
Do not recall it.
And old.
Oh.
Mayor.
Oh.
There hasn't been a tiger in these parts for 5 years.
Sir,
not one of those striped beggars in 5 years. I know. This area against the Arabian Sea has been shot clean of tigers, driven them inland. I know. A student of the chaps, you know. Well, here we are.
Sir,
that chap there throwing more wood on the gat, he would be...
Kanak.
I'll wait here.
Sir, I was only...
Of course. Of course you were.
Wait here. Kanak.
Mayor. Oh, grieve with me, Mayor. Grieve with me.
Murderer.
What?
Murderer.
What of our arrangement?
You struck your brother down with a bailing hook.
But our arrangement?
Murderer. You are under arrest. Come. Get in. Here he is, sir.
That tiger thing, ridiculous, you know. There hasn't been one in these parts for 5 years. Went inland. Sorry, old boy.
Kanak was taken to Bombay, and the rest of the village, too. So eager were the townsfolk to get back to their town that each one pointed an accusing finger at Kanak. He was found guilty. He was hanged. He was sent back to the village. He was burned on the ghats. It is interesting to note that 3 weeks later, Kanak's wife, as she bent over to pick a pebble out of her sandal, was carried off by a tiger and eaten.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's Crime Classic. Supan, tonight's Crime Classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed by Bernard Herrmann and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. And the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, William Conrad was heard as Kanak, Byron Kane as Supan, Lillian Bayef as Lono, Jack Crucian as the mayor, Julie Bennett as Toomey, and Alistair Duncan as Major Ellison. Bob Lamont speaking. Here again is Thomas Hyland.
We would like to thank the editors of TV Radio Life for judging Crime Classics, the finest radio crime series of 1953. Next week, Edinburgh in the year 1857. My report to you will be about a young lady who purchased enormous amounts of arsenic and an attractive gentleman who died of stomach cramps. It's listed in my files as Madeline Smith, Maid or Murderess. Which? Thank you. Good night.
This Friday marks Arthur Godfrey's 20th anniversary on CBS Radio. And just as sure as you're born, you've got 2 chances to celebrate the big birthday with Arthur and all the little G's. during the day on their 90-minute Mirthathon, and at night on Arthur Godfrey's Digest. Yes, this Friday, it's the 20th anniversary of a great entertainer at the Star's address, Arthur Godfrey. For integrity and accuracy, hear Edward R. Murrow reporting weekday evenings on the CBS Radio Network.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That's the way the doorbell sounded at number 14 Pembroke Street in Glasgow, Scotland. That's the way it sounded if a fellow was impatient. If he had just come home from Madeline Smith's house on a March day in 1857 and really wanted in. His name was Pierre-Émile Langelier, and the door was in his way. Why didn't someone answer anyway? Here comes his landlady. She gasped because Pierre was her favorite lodger, and he looked terrible. Awful, standing there in the doorway, swaying, before he fell on his face. Dead. Tonight, my report to you on Madeline Smith, Maid or Murderess. Which?
Crime Classics. A series of true crime stories from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Even in the middle 1800s, Kelvin Grove Park was a place to be reckoned with in Glasgow, in the springtime particularly. A bonny place, a place of greens and merry shouts, where gambled the bekilted young people, or the more serious ones where they strolled hand in hand toward some magical and shady and secret glen. In a street which paralleled the park, Pembroke Street, there was a red brick house. It was owned by Mary Perry, a woman of 50, who liked imaginative men, young men of elegance and foreign flavor, like her lodger, Pierre-Émile Langelier.
In all my travels the world over, my dear Mademoiselle Perry, I have never seen such a girl. Once in Algiers, perhaps. But that is another story. Temps perdu, temps perdu.
For the last week, you've done nothing but talk about this young lady, Pierre. Where did you see her today?
Auprès de la ducks, where the pond for them is, throwing to them little pieces of bread, and some, more brave than the rest, would swim close to her, and she would make small noises to them, and feed them from her hand. And what else, mademoiselle? You will never guess.
Oh, tell me.
Her name is Madeline. Madeline Smith.
Oh, how do you know?
This morning there was a maidservant with her, and they became separated for a moment, and I approached the maidservant.
With that way you have, I'll wager. That thing you do with your moustache.
Well, yes.
Yeah, do it for me.
No, mademoiselle.
Oh, please.
No, mademoiselle.
Oh, s'il vous plaît.
Very well. Enough.
And from the maidservant you learned the lady's name?
Yes, and what her father's name is and where she lives.
Oh.
Her father is Monsieur Smith, the architect, a man of wealth and position. I spent the rest of the morning trying to locate his bank.
And did you?
Certainement. He is very wealthy, which makes Madeline a beautiful young woman with a wealthy father.
Ah, I'm happy for you, Pierre.
Oh, but alas, Madeline is still to me a stranger.
But you know so well how to...
No, this is a young lady of refinement. I love her very much. If I should do this thing you like me to do and she would laugh at me, I would jump into the duck pond and drown myself forever.
Then how would you meet her?
Will you help me? Oh, chère mademoiselle, will you help me?
Greedy. Oh, very well. Here's one for you. Here now. Here's some bread. Here you are, you lovelies. Bread for you, and you, and you. Isn't it a lovely day? I beg your pardon? I said, isn't it a lovely day? Oh, yes, it is. The ducks seem so, frisky today, don't they? Except Abby. See how she sulks there. Here, Abby. Here. Oh, sulky duck. Young miss. Yes? You come here every day, don't you? Why, yes. I watch you from my window from across the street. Why, whatever for? Oh, such a young thing and beautiful you are, which is such a joy to an old lady such as I. What's the matter? I have a pain. Oh, dear. Where? The nasties. They come on me. I think I'll faint. Oh, my. I'll help you over to the bench and... Here, put your arm about my waist and... Careful now.
Dear ladies, may I be of some assistance?
I have here a home medical advisor of the era. The nasties, also known as the vapors, a sudden attack of malaise, predominantly in the female sex, usually preceding a faint. Symptoms: loud noises in the ears, quickening of the heartbeat, and dizziness. Make patient comfortable and apply smelling salts.
Now, lie down here on the bench, madame, and we will try to make you comfortable. Now, if there were smelling salts...
I have smelling salts.
Oh, how beautiful of you. What? Quickly, the smelling salts.
And that's the way they met. Mary Perry inhaling the smelling salts, and the two young folk looking at her, concerned. Then the two young folk looked at each other and became more concerned and trembled a bit. And the symptoms they felt were quickening of the heartbeat, dizziness, and loud noises in the ears. And they did what young folks most always did when they are met in Kelvin Grove Park. Somehow their fingertips met and their hands, and they strolled, and they found a shady glen. Miss Perry watched them disappear with a happy tear in her eye. She had done her bit for Pierre. Things went so well between the two young people that a couple of weeks later, this was the state of affairs.
Your mama and papa.
Asleep. Oh, quickly. Come on in. Careful. Every time you come through this window...
Then why do you not put the lamp in another place?
Oh, my darling. Love.
Me.
Oh, we will marry.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, me.
Right away.
Then you've talked to your mama and your papa.
Yes.
And they are happy. They are overjoyed.
No.
But you said...
We can still get married. You have a job, and I'll work and...
You? Work? Oh.
What's the matter?
The thought of you at work, stitching and sewing, or at the laundry, with these fingers, these precious little fingers.
Oh, Pierre.
In other words, your mama and your papa
will disinherit me if I marry you.
I refuse to have you disinherited.
Then we won't get married?
No, somehow...
What?
It is more romantic this way. Letters to each other each day, and the clandestine meeting, and the kisses, and the...
I know. The hot chocolate.
Oh, yes.
It should be boiling now. I bring it to you.
And that was the romance.
My own beloved, you have just left me. Oh, sweet darling, at this moment my heart and soul burns with love for thee, my own sweet one. Oh, what would I not give at this moment to be your fond wife? I love you with all my heart and soul, sweet love.
To which her lover answered,
My dearest, beloved Mimi, since I saw you, I have been wretchedly sad. Think of the consequences if I were never to marry you. What reproaches I should have, Mimi. However, as soon as your papa pledges not to disinherit you, there will be a wedding the likes of which...
And the meetings. And the nourishment.
Ah, oh, Mimi, the hot chocolate of my Mimi is...
Oh, Pierre.
Oh, my darling.
No, listen.
Yes?
We have been meeting like this for 6 months now.
6 months of paradise and bliss and
When will we marry?
Has your father changed his mind?
Today my father introduced me to a young man.
Who will quickly fall in love with you and die in despair for your love. Oh, Mimi.
Wait.
Mimi. Why?
His name is William Minnock, and he is handsome and he is rich.
And?
Oh, Pierre, I do wish we could get married.
And that's the way it's done, Miss Smith. Manipulation. Borrow from one stock to buy the other, and when the other is going up, then we pay back. You see?
And that is how one becomes rich, Mr. Minnock? Well, is it?
I suppose so. Oh, Miss Smith.
Careful, you'll fall. Perhaps you'd just better row, Mr. Minnock.
All right. Miss Smith.
Yes? William?
You said William.
Yes, I did.
And may I call you...
Madeline.
Madeline. Madeline.
Yes?
It's 2 months since I've known you.
Yes.
Last night I spoke to your father.
About me?
How dear you are to me. How much I love you.
And what did my father say to you?
That if you'll have me, he would be very happy. Oh, Madeline.
Oh, I don't know. I just don't know.
But you must. These wonderful days together, you've given me hope.
Oh, William.
Aye.
Put the oars down. Now, come here. Kiss me, William. Why, William, that was very nice, William. Very nice indeed.
Madeline. Madeline. Oh, Madeline. Madeline.
Hmm? Better and better get your hot chocolate, chérie. My sweetheart, my love.
There is something I must ask you, Pierre.
Yes.
My letters.
I have saved every one.
I want them back.
But why, my pigeon?
Well, I think sometimes of what I've written to you, and such outpourings.
But your outpourings are from my eyes alone.
Oh, give them back to me.
No.
But why not?
I will tell you why not, little dove. If you look with love at another man, I will take the letters to your father and prove to him that your love for this another man is a passing thing, and that your love is only for me, your true love, who you will marry as soon as your father puts aside a suitable dowry for you.
I see.
Of course you do.
You are blackmailing me, Pierre.
Oh, love, come to me. Kiss me, kiss me. How cool your lips are, love.
Apothecary. I would like 5 ounces of arsenic.
And you know how Pierre liked his hot chocolate.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. This Friday night, Mr. Keene, tracer of lost persons, will be looking for a killer with purple hands. When a wealthy widow is killed, Mr. Keene uncovers the fact, fatal to her killer, that purple hands will reveal who was guilty. Don't miss CBS Radio's Mr. Keene in action this Friday evening over most of these same stations, taking on the case of murder and the killer with purple hands. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland and the second act of Crime Classics, and his report to you on Madeline Smith, Maid or Murderess, which?
A few words about arsenic. Its number on the Mendeleev table is 33. Its atomic weight is 74.93, and it has a valence of 3 and 5. It is of a silvery luster, but be careful about exposing it to the air, since it will tarnish readily. It is used widely in glass works, in making pigments, in calico and indigo printing, and for poisoning animals. Some people eat it. In the Balkans in particular, it is possible to brush shoulders with arsenic eaters. Other people, however, less innocent, use arsenic to poison people. Still other people use arsenic to poison themselves. I would like to remind you that Madeline Smith, a beauty of Glasgow, Scotland, purchased 5 ounces of the stuff from McCunnert, the apothecary. But then arsenic was also used for the skin, as a clarifying agent, it is said. Madeline purchased it, went home, had dinner, chatted with her folks, waited for them to sleep, put some hot chocolate to a boil, returned to her room, waited a bit, and opened the window.
Oh, chérie.
My darling.
Vraiment?
What?
Truly?
Why, of course you are my darling.
Then what about Monsieur Minoc? What endearment did you name him? Guppy? Sweet bun? What? Lovey? Honey tie? Ginger snap? What? I have seen you.
Spy.
Because only I am a man in love. Therefore, I am capable of every ruse. What is spying to a man in love?
If you loved me, you'd give me back my letters.
Oh, letters.
Oh, my darling, give them back to me.
If I did, how would I keep my heart warm when you are not near to it? How would I do?
Stop it.
Of course. Now, come to me.
No. Pierre.
Yes?
You are cruel.
Cruel and gentle, sane and mad, the prerogatives of a man in love.
Yet you would show those letters to my father.
To your father, to your mother, to the man on the street, anything to keep you from another.
Pierre.
Yes, little pigeon.
You say that you've seen me with Mr. Minnock. How?
I was behind a bush in the park, near the glen that we used to know.
And?
I heard Monsieur Minnock ask over and over that you set a marriage date. I heard also your laughing, but I did not hear your saying no.
Father said I might marry him, Pierre.
Then tell your papa you do not wish it. Oh, Madeleine.
Yes.
This morning I read again your letters. Such letters, such warmth, such eagerness, such ardor, such... Oh. Is there chocolate, Mimi?
Oh, always. I'll fetch it.
Oh, little pigeon.
Come in, Pierre. Entree. You're happy.
Oh.
Your Madeline was,
And you?
Me?
The most perfect landlady in the whole world.
Pierre!
Help me. Help me.
What's the matter? You have the nasties. You have...
Miss Perry knelt over Pierre, and she knew right away it wasn't the nasties. His eyes were rolling around, and his mouth was grimacing in wordless pain. She went for the cologne, dabbed a little on herself, came back, dabbed a little bit on her lodger. A little later, she helped him up the stairs.
Lean on me, Pierre. Lean on me.
And helped him to his bed. Miss Perry was never so efficient as when there was a helpless man about. The next morning, Pierre was completely recovered. The next night, he went to visit Madeline in her chambers again, refused to give up the letters again, and had some of that good hot chocolate again, came home to Miss Perry and fell flat on his face again. This time he was in bed for 3 days, which brings us to the evening of March 23rd. As he was walking toward his sweetheart's house, Madeline Smith was attending Mr. Minnock.
Oh, come sit by me, William. Sit here by me. I wish to talk with you.
Okay.
Oh, dear William, do you love me very much, William?
Oh, aye.
How much?
From here to a star, Father.
Suppose, William...
Hush.
Oh, but you must listen.
No. You listen to me. If you're about to tell me about that Monsieur, about Pierre Langelier, don't. I have heard whispers, but I deny them with a laugh and a shrug in it. What's that?
The shutter, perhaps. Nothing. I'll see what it is. Oh, and, William...
Aye, love.
There's some chocolate on the kitchen table. Put it on the stove over the fire.
Of course, love.
And wait for me down there.
Cherie!
Quickly, come in.
Oh, I have missed you.
Oh, my darling.
3 days I was in bed, and my thoughts of you always, dearest Mimi.
I know your thoughts fled to me and caressed me and warmed me.
Vraiment?
Truly.
Oh, was there ever a love such as ours?
Never. Oh, never.
And eventually...
What?
We will marry. Did you know that?
Do you truly think so?
Oh, what manner of man would I be? This is tapping upon the window, this stepping over the casement to your arms. Of course we will marry someday.
Oh?
Of course. For each day, each night that I come here to you and hold you close, I bind you closer to me, and there is no escape.
No escape?
None.
Pierre?
Yes.
Haven't you been feeling well?
Well, I said to you I was in bed for 3 days.
Well, why? From what illness?
All over. Twice.
Oh?
Each time I have left you, the last 2 times, I have gone to my lodging house and I have sickened.
Oh.
Madeline, I know just the thing.
Oh?
Hot chocolate.
I'll fetch you some.
Oh, guppy.
Pierre-Émile Langelier, dead. He was buried Thursday, March 26th. And on Monday, the 30th...
Look at those letters, sir. I told you she poisoned him. These letters, sir. They were in his room. I was the dear man's landlady, and I demand the police read these letters.
The police read them. On Tuesday, they dug Pierre up again, shipped him to the laboratories, and the skillful men there found 86 grains of arsenic in his body. That same day, Madeline was arrested, charged with 2 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of murder, and brought to trial on the 30th of June. Madeline herself did not testify, but Mr. Minoch did.
I am a merchant in Glasgow. In the course of the last months, I paid my addresses to Miss Smith, and I have made proposals of marriage to her. She accepted. I knew, of course, that she knew a man named Pierre-Émile Langelier, but I was unaware of an attachment or peculiar intimacy between she and this man. And of the letters this court has read,
What of the letters, Mr. Minoch?
I don't know what to say. Yes, I do. I'm shocked. I'm deeply shocked.
The trial lasted 9 days. To one charge of attempted murder, Madeline Smith was found not guilty. To the other charge of attempted murder, the verdict brought in was not proven. To the charge of murder, the verdict, not proven.
I want to congratulate you, Madeline, on your acquittal.
Oh, now we can be wed.
Oh, no. I'm off to India.
However, she did get married twice, and she came to America. She lived till she was 90 years old. An amazing thing, her complexion, always clear and youthful. She was a frequent sight at the drug counters, a big buyer of arsenic, wherever she was.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's Crime Classic. Madeline Smith, tonight's Crime Classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed by Bernard Herrmann and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. And the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Betty Harford was heard as Madeline, Florence Walcott as Mary, John Daner as Pierre, and William Johnstone as Minoch. Gil Warren speaking. And here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, the state of Vermont. In those years from 1812 to 1820, the hills were green and filled with the little people, and it was worth your life to be caught with them. My report to you will be on the Boorn brothers and the Hangman, a study in nip and tuck. Thank you. Good night.
About 58 million of us will have to file our income tax returns to Uncle Sam's Collectors of Internal Revenue by March 15th. Taxpayers entitled to refunds will get them sooner by filing early. Every citizen, regardless of age, with 1953 income of $600 or more, must file a return. Returns should be complete and accurate, signed by taxpayers. Joint returns signed by both husband and wife. File your federal income tax return early. Assistance is free at any collector's office. America listens most to the CBS Radio Network.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was Jacko. Jacko, the three-quarter Irish setter. A good dog, usually a well-behaved dog, friend to the children of Manchester Village, Vermont. An inquisitive dog. Whatever disturbs him isn't buried very deep. Listen to him digging. Smart dog. He's found what he was after. He's tugging at it. Gets it. Good dog. What have you got there, Jacko? A bone. Looks like a leg bone, doesn't it? A human leg bone. Tonight, my report to you on the Boorn brothers and the Hangman, a study in nip and tuck.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
They were fighting battles on Lake Champlain in 1812, but across the state, forests away and mountains apart, the village of Manchester sent peaceful fans of chimney smoke into the February air. It was ebb of winter and edge of spring. It was snow flurry and thaw and chill sunlight. Here the Battenkill River flowed swift and dark down from the Green Mountains and crusted icily near its banks and past the village, then flowed swift and dark away. And where the snow had melted, the soil glistened and was rich and black. Farmhouses gleamed white. And where the furrow began, the shallow furrow that deepened and roughened and slowly rose up the mountainside and became the gorge that cut across the face of Mount Equinox. Where it gently began was the backyard of the house of Russell and Sally Colvin. And inside it...
He's sleeping.
Asleep? Why? Why asleep? What did you put him to sleep for?
Please.
There's moonlight on the snow, and there's moonlight on the mountain, and I promised my son he'd see.
Why do you do that? Why do you fill his mind with lies and fancies?
There's little men on the mountain tonight, and I told my son he'd see them. Lewis!
Don't wake him, Russell. Don't wake him.
Stop hanging on my arm, woman.
Russell!
Stop hanging on my arm!
Crazy! Crazy man!
Wake! Wake, son. I'll bundle you, and it's up the mountain we'll go tonight with you riding my shoulders. And little men we'll find. Them at their bowls and singing and dancing. And we'll join them. Come with me, son. Up the path the moonlight makes on the mountain snow. Up the path the moonlight makes.
As any mother knows this is an upsetting experience. And as Sally Colvin knew, this was not the first experience of its kind. Sometimes her husband would hoist her son on his back and walk away from the house and not come back for days at a time. And when they did, they would smile at each other secret smiles and say nothing of where they had been. And there were secret words between them that Sally could not understand, and signs and small patterns of dance, and then great bursts of laughter. And this time, the time when Russell took his son up the path the moonlight made, and they returned 2 days later.
Where have you been? In heaven's name, where have you been?
Sleeping. Now you'll sleep the day away and the night. The sun. And dream of the fancies we've seen in the little men. Sleep. Sleep.
Tell me what you... No.
Oh, sister. Oh, come in. What can I do for you in the morning?
Hold me. Hold me.
What? Oh, sister. Sister to me, what troubles you? Him again? Your husband?
Yes. Oh, yes.
And what?
What he's doing to my son. Soon.
What?
My son will become as mad as my husband. They speak of creatures in the mist and the gorge. And starbursts and moons. Brother Stephen Boorn.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
He's a stronger man than I. There's not much I can do.
But you and our brother Jesse Boorn, together you could do it.
Don't speak to me of Jesse, him that I hate.
But me, what of me?
Speak no more of it.
Save me. Save me, Stephen Boorn. That's what I ask of you.
Sister.
Save me.
How?
Very well you know how. You and Jesse. You know it and you have said it. Come with me to our brother's forge and make peace and save me, your sister. Stands here before you and wishes to friend with you because... Jesse!
Out of my way, there's work to be done.
I'm no blacksmith, Jesse, and I've not got the sinews of you, but listen to your sister and what her trouble is, or I'll try you.
Will you now? Will you?
Oh.
Me who can split your head to your heart in a stroke. Try me, will you? Then do it.
Stop it! Stop it! Listen to me. I'm being killed, and my death is the madness around me.
What are you saying?
Of a husband.
Let her say it.
And what he does to my child.
I've heard strangenesses in the village of your husband, sister. And when I've heard them, I've smiled to myself in remembering. This is the man you needed to marry, sister. Would die without, sister. And now he's a daft and a loon. Now he's hear her out. Say on, sister.
He takes Louis with him on walkings. For days. And they return. And there are secrets and madnesses.
And loneliness for you.
I care nothing of it. I care only for my son.
Jesse.
Take his hand, Jesse Boorn, and be brothers again. For there is a bond now. The need to help me.
Yes.
And now listen to me. There where the ravine starts, by the field where it is rocky, I will send my husband there.
A plotter, our sister.
I will send my husband there, tomorrow in the morning. Will you be there? Will the both of you be there?
We'll be there. Now, hear to me, son. The way I do it.
Come a goblin, come a teeny, come an elfin, come a greenie, come about all, and you shall...
Russell.
I'll finish it for you later, son.
Russell. There you are, with your son mute and agape at you again.
What do you want?
It's a new morning, and the new season of spring's coming in with it.
And so?
And so there's work.
And you need not tell me of it. There's no work I do not do on this farm. I need no telling of it.
In the upper field, and where the rocks are easy to pull from the ground now that the thaw has softened it.
I know of it. You need not remind me.
Tonight the night frost may harden the ground again.
I know it.
Then go.
I'll be back, son. Think hard of the verse I taught you.
And away he went, did Russell Colvin, on this new morning toward the upper field. He'd not gone 20 yards when he stopped.
Gold.
Sparkle of sun on Vermont granite. Small pool of sparkle.
Gold.
And he picked it up and put it in his pocket. Then on again, the long way around, through the grove of naked spruce, to give throat to the new season.
Oh!
And on, to the brook now. And stop beside it. And kneel beside it and listen.
Yes. Yes.
Then through a thicket and into the upper field and the surprise in store for him.
Oh, Russell.
Hello, Jesse Boorn. Stephen.
Oh, brother-in-law.
What do you here?
To help you, Russell.
To do what?
To help you clear the rocks now that the ground is soft with thaw.
And how do you know I'm here to do that?
How indeed.
I need not your help.
I'm hearing you do, brother-in-law.
I'm hearing that way, too.
We're hearing you don't do well by our sister, Russell. That's what we hear most of.
And who's saying that?
Our sister, your wife's saying it, Russell.
More wife than sister, so it's not of your business. So it's off the land with you, the two of you.
Oh, now, indeed.
What you heft in that branch for, Stephen?
I'm aiming to brain you with it.
You are aiming the same, Jesse?
Going to help.
Then let's get to it. We'll see.
Let's get to it indeed.
Stephen Boorn used the branch as a club, and with excellent teamwork, he and his brother Jesse won the fight.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. Tomorrow evening, CBS Radio invites you again to Mystery and Intrigue, enhanced by the presence of Miss Marlene Dietrich. This Thursday, Miss Dietrich's adventure leads her to a little town in southern France, where stories of buried treasure have been bruited loudly enough to gather rapscallions of reprehensible inclination from all corners of Europe. Time for Love is heard tomorrow evening on most of these same stations. And now, once again, Thomas Hyland in the second act of Crime Classics, and his report to you on the Boorn brothers and the Hangman, a study in nip and tuck.
It was a good spring. April of 1812 was the gentlest in the memory of those who lived on the soft shoulder of Mount Equinox in Vermont. There were rumors of marchings and torch and war outside, but no one paid much attention. There were more important things: church, crops, and children. Living to be done in the Green Mountains, the crackling air to be breathed, roam away through the soft fall of twilight and press a cheek against the warmth of an animal. Wondrous sunsets, and tomorrow a wondrous dawn. Good place and good time, this valley. And one morning, As a matter of fact, on the morning after the Boorn brothers had done an errand for their sister...
Come in. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Wyman.
And to you, Mrs. Colvin.
A sweet morning.
'Tis.
And what may I do for you?
It's Wednesday.
And so it is.
So I've come again so your mister can drive me to the village again. He to shop for you and me for mine.
He's not here.
Oh, no. In the field, then?
Not in the field.
Oh, of course he is not, for I saw your son Louis at play just outside the door, and he would be in the fields with his daddy dear. Where his daddy dear in the fields.
You'll be late to market, Mrs. Wyman.
Where's the dear man, your husband, Mrs. Colvin?
Gone.
Where gone?
To the mountain.
Oh?
I think.
And when will he return?
I don't know.
Oh, such a dear man. And the dear fancies he sees and tells you of. Ah, what a fortunate woman you are, Mrs. Colvin.
I've cleaning to do, Mrs. Wyman.
And busy you are, I know, Mrs. Colvin, preparing supper for you and your beautiful child. But it's a month since the village has seen your husband last. And for the last week it's been raining. And if the dear Mr. Colvin is in the mountains, as you say, what then, Mrs. Colvin? What then?
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe he has gone to war.
It's a year now, Mrs. Colvin. Have you heard from the dear man? It's a cruel war. I came to wish the all of you, Mrs. Colvin, and you, Stephen Boorn, and Jessie Boorn, a happy new year to you. May 1817 be a blessing to all of you.
And to you, Mrs. Wyman.
Happy New Year, Mrs. Wyman.
Happy New Year.
And a pity Mr. Colvin's not here. I suppose he'll never return now, will he? Well, happy New Year.
Now stop your crying, Sally.
A boy's a boy.
Only 14. My son, Louis.
I run off to join the militia. What's that? It's most what all boys doing now.
Maybe I've failed.
What are you saying, sister?
Maybe the whole thing was done wrong.
What wrong?
7 years since he's had no father. Maybe his father should have been close to him.
The loneliness again, sister.
Poor my son.
Hey, what's the outcry? See what, Stephen?
Ho, Stephen Boorn.
What is it, Sheriff Skinner?
See there. A fire at the Dr. Glazier's barn. Fetch a bucket in quick.
Yes. Jesse, there's a fire to Dr. Glazier's barn. You surely know the barn, Jesse.
Fire!
And in 1819, fires were not very easy to control. It was a matter of having enough men and enough buckets to reach from the fire to the stream. And Dr. Glazier's barn was not notably close to the stream, nor were there enough men nor buckets. So the fire had its own way. It burned the barn to the ground. And later, when the ashes had cooled and while Sheriff Skinner was consoling Dr. Glazier on his loss, the sheriff's dog...
What you digging there, Jacko? Oh. Find something, Jacko? Bring it here, Jacko. Let's see what you got there. A bone. Funny-looking bone, big bone. What kind of bone would you say this was, Dr. Glazier?
Leg bone. Human.
Don't say.
Not positive. Could be, though.
Let's take a look, Jacko, where you found this bone. Hand me that stick of wood, will you, Doctor, so I can make this hole a little bigger.
Where I used to store my potatoes to keep them from freezing.
A button now. And look here, a knife. Funny-looking knife.
Let me see it. I know the knife.
Truth now, whose?
Russell Colvin's knife.
Russell Colvin now.
He's not been around.
6 years, 7.
It's his knife, all right. And that's a button off his coat, too.
And this is a human leg bone, you're saying, Doctor?
I'm not saying it's not a human leg bone.
Let's get along, Jacko. Come on, boy.
A few words about Sheriff Silas Skinner. A good man, had been sheriff of the county for nearly 20 years, and there wasn't a man who could say he hadn't got a fair shake from old Silas, or woman either. An honest man with no bias nor prejudice. A direct man.
Where's your husband, Sally?
Why, I don't know.
A man of few words.
You kill him?
No.
Who killed him, Sally?
My brother Jesse killed him, Sheriff.
A cautious man.
Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't. But I'm arresting you till I find out which.
A man of his word.
Jesse?
Yes, Sheriff?
You kill your brother-in-law, Russell Colvin?
No, Sheriff, I did not.
Who did?
My brother Stephen did.
Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't. But I'm arresting you till I find out which.
Sheriff Silas Skinner sees it through.
Stephen?
Yes, Sheriff.
I locked up your sister, and I locked up your brother. And I'm putting you behind bars, too.
On what charge, Sheriff?
For murdering.
Murdering who?
Russell Colvin.
I didn't murder him, Sheriff.
Well, Jesse said you did.
Jesse's lying.
I've known Jesse for long. He don't lie.
He's starting to now when he says I'm murdered.
You didn't murder him by yourself. That's what you're saying, isn't it, Stephen?
I'm saying that right enough.
Your sister have anything to do with the murdering?
Well, not that I know of.
I'm going to tell you something, boy.
What?
I'm going to tell you something, son.
What?
You say to me what happened, it'll be easier for you.
What do you mean?
A little
Easier?
scale, that's all. No hanging.
There's a handshake that goes with it?
There is indeed.
Here's my hand, Sheriff.
And mine. Now, how was it done, son? How was it done, boy?
Russell Colvin was on his rocky upper field.
And that's where you done it, son?
And my brother got on one side of him. I got to the other.
And that's how you done it, boy?
I hit him with a tree branch.
And Jesse with his fist?
That's right.
That's right. And that's the way you killed him?
Yes, sir.
Then you took him to another farm?
Doc Glazier's.
And to that barn?
Doc Glazier's.
And buried him?
Yes, sir.
We'll write this out, son, and you'll sign it, won't you, boy?
Just a little jail?
Boy, son.
Just a little jail?
I shook your hand.
Then I'll sign it.
Good boy. No! Stop taking on so, Stephen Boorn. Your brother Jesse's not acting up the way you are.
They found us guilty.
Well, you confess.
They're gonna hang us. You said just a little jail. You said no hanging.
I did what I could.
You said no hanging.
Now you listen to me. You killed your brother-in-law and you confessed to it, and you had a trial by jury and they found you guilty. And the judge said hang him. Now, that's the laws apply to you and your brother. So don't carry on.
Let's do a thing, Sheriff.
What thing?
Put an advertisement in the newspapers.
An advertisement for what?
For Russell Colvin. Put a description in. And say, life depends on him turning up.
You crazy? You killed him. You confessed you killed him.
Who knows of Russell Colvin? Whether killed, he stayed killed. He and his moonlight little people. Do it.
Now, don't order me, son.
Please.
Huh?
Please do it.
Well, all right, son.
I have a copy here of the Rutland Herald, a newspaper of the time which was circulated throughout this area of Vermont. I would like to read to you a classified ad which appeared in the issue of November 26, 1819. Printers of newspapers throughout the United States are desired to publish that Stephen Boorn of Manchester in Vermont is sentenced to be executed for the murder of Russell Colvin, who has been absent about 7 years. Any person who can give information of said Colvin may save the life of the innocent by making
immediate communication. Colvin is about 5 feet 5 inches, light complexion, light-colored hair, blue eyes, and about 40 years of age. Why, that sounds like our hand, Russell, except it doesn't say about a boy being with him. I'll see if it is. Russell! Russell, now! What was you doing, Russell?
Talking to my boy, Lewis.
Your son, ain't he?
My son.
They're looking for a man named Russell in Manchester.
Oh?
It's going to be a hanging unless they find a man named Russell. Russell Colvin. You once said you was from Manchester.
I am.
They looking for you?
I'm Russell Colvin.
It's my duty to see you get back to Manchester, Russell.
Yes, it is.
And so, 2 days before the scheduled hanging, Russell Colvin again appeared in Manchester. And the Boorn boys were not hanged. They were set free. What about the bone? Well, it was never proven to be a human bone. And the knife and button, Russell's, how had they gotten there? Russell always smiled when he was asked that. And what did his wife say to all this?
You can come home if you want.
I don't want you no more.
I hear our son's with you.
Yes, ma'am, he is.
How did he find you 100 miles away?
Oh, the little people told him where I was. Them that lives on the path the moonlight makes. They told him.
According to the report I have right here.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's Crime Classic. The Boorn Brothers, tonight's Crime Classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Virginia Gregg was heard as Sally, Lamont Johnson as Russell, William Conrad as Stephen, and Jack Crucian as Jesse. Featured in the cast were Irene Tedrow, Joseph Kearns, and Herb Butterfield. Bob Lamont speaking. Here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, London, England, in the year 1722. We will concern ourselves with the strange behavior of an escape artist. He robbed women and escaped from their men. It's listed in my files as The Incredible History of John Shepherd. Thank you. Good night.
Stay with CBS Radio right now, and you're guaranteed a ringside seat for the Archie Moore Joey Maxim Championship fight in Miami. Yes, right after station identification, most of these same stations will bring you Joey Maxim's bid to KO Archie Moore and regain the world's light heavyweight crown. The exclusive radio broadcast in just a moment. Mr. Keene, Tracer of Lost Persons, is heard Friday nights on the CBS Radio Network.